A little bit interesting there. If moving on, if we come a little bit closer to some a little bit more realistic code, if we have uh, here we declared our parameter, which I mean our closure, and let's declare our function that will work together with. Um, this one I left out the parentheses as well. And we can let me get rid of all this stuff here. Let's get rid of that. And local. Oh, there's a lot. Here we go. There we go. So let's see what that has to say. Something else I should get rid of probably here. There we go. Okay, thank you. That's not sure there. Okay, never mind. Just go away. How about that? Stop. Expected. Why? Just go away. How am I gonna mess up? There we go. Okay, got rid of that. Okay, so what's happening here? We have a function with a closure coming in, and this part is was argument labels. We're not supposed to have that anymore. We can see what Xcode says about that. There we go. Get used to that syntax a little bit as well. So we're throwing back the string JSON into who going to the call, so we can print out we got JSON in here. Actually, we don't even need this part either. It works just as well. As you know, Swift has like two parameter names, so this is for, I believe that was external one, so or the internal one. We're not using it, so we don't even need it. So this is where it's actually declared, and this is what we're just throwing back. So that's all we need for that. Now, Swift does something a little bit special when, so this was a callback, but we can, there's something called the escaping callback as well. What's an escaping callback? So what we have here is basically essentially the same thing, except now we're going to be putting in some asynchronous code in here. And what exactly is happening here? Let's give this a, let's just get rid of this here. So we're not getting JSON anymore, we're getting JSON's friend, right? This is happening in the asynchronous code. And in order to get data back from the asynchronous code, we have to include escaping. If we were to remove escaping, there we go. So we have something asynchronous, so this is getting delayed. What would happen without this is that we can get back regular data without asynchronous code. But as soon as it goes in asynchronous, basically the method is already, or the function is over. And whatever we do in here, we won't have a memory to it anymore. So it won't work. That's why we have an escaping closure in there. If we were to look at some real code, which I will borrow from Sean Allen, this is a piece of Sean Allen's GitHub followers piece of code. And if we can see here, right here, we're making a call to the network manager. And then we get the closure outside the params. Here's are the regular params, and here is the closure coming down in here. Now we also have extra stuff is a little bit here, a weak self, and that has to do with your arc and retain cycles. We also have a little bit reference to self there that we also have to include because we're messing around with view controllers now. But we were calling it from the network manager get followers, and if we take a look over at that code here, we also have an escaping. Now if we were to remove that, what's Xcode going to say? We have the same error on here because there's something going on here. We have asynchronous call in this URL session. Escaping closure captures non-escaping parameter completed. Exactly. So we need it's not non-escaping. So we need the escaping in here. And there we go. That was a little bit about closures and asynchronous calls and lambdas and all the rest of this stuff. And I hope a little bit more clear. I'll put 2 links in the description also about some further syntax regarding closures, as it's pretty confusing sometimes. Thank you very much.